sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida's offense will take the field first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson.
Well, they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
And the Gators have their offense in high gear. Takes the handoff. It's Ball. Stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just feeds the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. The quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Gators will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Got a man. It's Riley. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Alabama will get the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Horton. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bama! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ball. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Daniels. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Gator! A great catch and run for 6. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right?
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Caught in the backfield, it's Hale. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finishes the run with the slide. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
He needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Finds his man. It's Livingston. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Got the first down and more. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And the Gators have this offense rolling. Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. That's caught. It's Edwards. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. The give on the option. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Lewis. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Makes the grab, and he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. And he will score! Touchdown tie! A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arizona. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, better look out! There he goes! He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught over the middle, it's Wilson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He'll set up to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Livingston. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely center cut. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Finds a tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get the catch. It's Horton. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. On the option. The pitch. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. From the gun, running back on the move. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll keep it on the sneak. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got room at the 35. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Alabama! Great job by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. An 84-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Line getting set on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He unleashes a long one. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw again. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run, it's not just eat clock, it is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
Hit as he throws. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Grabbed behind the line. It's ball. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Gators headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Lagway. He's got his man across the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going for it all. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniels. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Gators will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The lone back's got it. Jukes his way for more. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has...
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Florida! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Got a man, it's Lewis. They get him down at the 36, it will be a first down. The offense calls time. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Looking for a big play. And he's got it inside the 35. Corners are going to bail. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll send out the kicker here. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Off play action. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built it around his feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer. More about the passing game, explosive passing plays. So they'll do whatever it takes to win.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. At the 35, he's got room. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Bama! And the stomping has commenced.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by 12 over Hawaii. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Here's a heat. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pressure coming. Slips a tackle. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Gators decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Here comes that Alabama offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Unloads to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Young. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the move at the 30. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last 1st down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Gets it out fast. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Gators line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Hale. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Oh, they're after him. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Florida, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Ball. The Gators send out the punt unit.
Number 39 in punt formation to kick it away.
Wants to bring it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Motion from the wideout. Using his legs, it's Riley. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Riley.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. To throw, it's Lagway. Punts it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Gators come to the line needing just inches for the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line, it's Daniels.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Gonna take a shot. Got it in stride at the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 11 to Arizona. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Riley. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job hitting their ears back and getting home.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 43. To the ground, he's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. A little screen to the running back. Hard running there. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's got him. Just what they've hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw again. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Livingston. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators trying to cash it in on first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Florida! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Gives it on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. He'll pitch it. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's caught. It's Young. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. Hunt is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Power football with the run. At the 20, he's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to pass. It's Flagway. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. And is slipped out. And the defense got it. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Finds his man. It's Livingston. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
They'll immediately call timeout. And the Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Livingston. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Catch in the middle. It's Livingston. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
This is just unreal. I mean, just continues to stack up numbers now. Almost to 500 yards on the day. Most people can't do that on air. He has been hitting his wide receivers left and right, putting up huge yards.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. To the air, it's Lagway. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing